Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So my Explorer is parked like for almost 3 weeks now. It has got a puncture somewhere. I'm going to fix that because I need to go to Autolog and get it. We're going to do a DIY video. So let me first start and check how the bike is. Is the battery dead or alive? Side stand down. Battery is alive. That's good. So there's a puncture somewhere out. Let me take the bike out and show it to you. But before we proceed, I'll request you to please subscribe to my channel if you have not yet subscribed, and hit the bell icon for all updates from me. So that's the nail that is sitting in that groove, and it's here almost since like as far as I remember, it is 2 months plus that it is like that, or maybe more. Initially air was not leaving the tire, pressure was good, but now it's gone. So I thought I'll just get it fixed. So these are the tools that I'm going to use to fix today to fix this puncture. I've got this Rescue Tech pump. It is really handy. You can see the size of it. Hardly anything. It easily fits in your jeans pocket too. And I'll show you how easily it can fill air and till what extent and all. Otherwise, I've got a foot pump as standby. Then I've got this puncture strips. You get these easily on Amazon, and you can carry a set whenever you're going to travel around. And you're going to need one wire cutter or a blade that I'll show you in some time. So outside, puncturers charge like 80 to 100 bucks for fixing these punctures, but this one costs around 1,000 rupees, and these strips cost around like I would say 50 rupees max for 10 strips or something, or like 100 rupees for 10 strips, depending on which seller you're picking it up from on Amazon or something. So it is that cheap. Like your puncture can be fixed in 10-20 bucks in actual, the cost of this. Otherwise this costs around 1,000 rupees. And foot pump, of course, you cannot carry everywhere unless you're traveling in a car, of course, then you can carry. But otherwise this pump is handy enough, and you can help others also while on a ride to fix the puncture. So before you remove your nail, prepare your strip and keep. Take one whole strip. You can take half also, or 3/4 also, but as it is, it's going to go waste. So take one full strip and pass it on from. I picked up this tool. This is used to push this puncture fix strip in the tire. It's difficult to put it inside because it is sticky. You can take help of a screwdriver or this pointed tool and push it inside. So it's ready. Now what I'm going to do is, as soon as I remove the nail, I'm going to punch this inside. Okay, it should be at least 50% of this should go inside, and then you pull it out with a force. While pulling out with the force, this has got a notch, if you see over here. So this rubber strip gets stuck in the tire, and it comes out from the strip and is inside, and that is the way it blocks the air. So before you start fixing your puncture, what I will request you is, fill some air in it. I just now checked on this pump, and it was like just 15 psi. So I'm going to connect Rescue Tech and show how much air it can fill and how fast. So I've connected the tire end like this, and this is the part that goes. It's already connected in my bike because when I travel I keep it connected. So if you connect these two, it's going to start. Now before you connect that too, I will request you to keep your bike started. Okay, don't keep it off. So this will make sure that your battery is charging while this is getting supplied to the Rescue Tech. Otherwise, while fixing the puncture, it might happen that your battery is completely dead. So just connect this and you'll be ready to go. You don't need to open the seat. I have just opened it to show it to you guys. You connect it this way. It's connected like this. Positive, negative is connected to the battery. It rattles a lot. Not stable. The arm that shows the PSI is not stable, but if you keep a steady eye, if you notice it, that it will keep going at higher PSI. And you can generally notice how much air is filled by looking at the tire, how much has it pumped up. Keep revving the bike a bit in between so that the battery keeps charging. It's almost come till 20 psi now. I'll let it reach approximately 25 psi. See, it's going up. It's now around 21. I mean, in the camera you cannot see it clearly, but with the naked eye you can see that it is climbing up. Okay, so now I'm going to disconnect it and then work on the puncture. So while disconnecting, also don't shut down the bike first. Disconnect this first, secure this back, otherwise it's going to short out, and then turn off your bike. Okay, so let's see how much pressure this one shows. It's close to 28, which is usually very good enough for you to ride to the nearest puncture station or air filling station or petrol pump, and then get the puncture fixed or proper air measured and all. So this tool, this Rescue Tech comes really handy. We've used it n number of times on n number of rides. So normally, in certain types of nails, you will need a plier too along with it. But this one is pretty simple. It's coming out very easily. So I'm not showing you the plier in it. Once this nail is out, then you need to use this tool again and make the hole a bit big. Make sure your bike is in first gear so that when you're applying this pressure, it doesn't roll ahead. Once the hole is big, insert this one quickly. Okay. Once it's half inside, just pull it hard and let this remain here. At this point, you're almost done with the puncture and you just need to top up the air again. That's it. In certain cases where if the strip has come out too far, or if it is on this patch, on a flat surface, you can always take a cutter and chop it off. Now in this case, I'm not going to chop it off. I'm going to leave it as it is because it's in a slot and gradually it will flatten out. So while I fix the puncture, the PSI is retained up to 26 PSI, and now what do is I'm going to top up the air again. I'm going to try and pull it up to 33 PSI right now. So once again, you start your bike. Then you connect this. Let it reach 30 to 33 psi, and later on I'll top it up at a petrol pump or something while I'm out on the road. keep revving your bike in between so that the battery is charged. If your bike battery is pretty old, try and rev it a lot in between. It's come to 30 psi now. Three more to go. I'm stopping it at 35 psi now. I hope this is the correct pressure. Now we'll cross check this once we reach a petrol pump and check it there. So you can disconnect the bike, rev it a bit to charge it up completely, charge your battery completely, and then you can disconnect the ports. Oh, it's releasing the air, I can hear the sound. I didn't remove it completely, that's my mistake. So yes, you can use this tool, just to check your tire pressure also, how much pressure is there in it. And there you go, you can see the level has come up. It's no more flat. This part is there as it is, but I'm fine with it. So let me ride. I'm reaching Autolog in some time. Let me ride up till there. Let me check the pressure on the way. If I get any petrol pumps, I'll check the pressure and show you, if the pressure is correct or not. Just in case you guys were not able to hear, what I was telling while the pump was on. So this is the second part. There's one positive to it and one negative to it. We just need to connect it directly to the terminals, and this is the cover for it, and then cover it and keep. It can always remain in this part so that you don't have to remove this seat. I opened this seat right now because I wanted to show you the connection. So I'm here to get the air checked. The front pressure was 22. Now 33. Now let's check the rear. That's 25, reduced by 5 psi. So probably I have not fixed the puncture correctly. I'll again check in a day or two. So checking the air pressure again for one last time. It's 35 right now, so just 1 psi was down. So all good. So I'm back home, and you guys saw that the second time when I checked the pressure again for the rear tire, it had lost just 1 psi. And I've done approximately 100 kilometers after the last fill that I had done. So overall, this puncture was done really nice. It has stayed back, so it worked. And secondly, the main feedback for Rescue Tech pump, that also worked really well. So if you guys need to purchase, I leave to certain dealers and links to shops, online shops. You can purchase from them, and if you have any questions regarding any of the process, please do let me know. Put it in the comments and I'll try to answer at the earliest. Make sure you're subscribe to my channel, and also do hit the bell icon for all updates, future updates from me. Thanks for watching. This is Dipen from Pune, signing off in this beautiful weather today. It's raining now.